Hi, I'm Julie, and today I want to share with you what I feel like my children have come into this world to teach me and help me grow along my own spiritual path. Now, if you have not already watched my videos about spiritual astrology, and especially my video about whether or not children choose us before they come into this world, I'm going to put a link to that playlist right here because you might want to go back and watch those videos before you watch this one to give yourself a little bit more context. But if you're on the same train as me and you already firmly believe that your children have come into this world to teach you and help you grow, then let's dive right in. As a small disclaimer, I know that I'm going to be talking about zodiac signs in this video that I haven't covered in my other videos yet. Once I do get those videos out into the world, I will put a link to all about the zodiac signs, that playlist here. So once that's out, you can watch those too to learn more about this for yourself and for your children. So I have 3 children. I have 2 boys that are 1 year apart, and then a 10-year age gap, and then my baby girl. And I truly feel that all of my children have come into this world, obviously for their own reasons. They came into this world so that they could grow and develop as spiritual beings towards their own enlightenment. And my job is to help support them on that journey. But reciprocally, they are also in my life to help me learn and grow as a person. And here's what I think I am learning from them. And I feel very strongly over the years that I have learned from them and continue to learn. So both of my boys have their sun sign in Aries, and Aries is a fire sign, and fire signs are all about energy and action. They're not overthinkers, and they're not signs that stay still for very long. And I believe that in that vein, my 2 Aries baby boys are showing me how to just go for it in life a little bit more, because my chart is almost completely Aquarius and Capricorn. And Aquarius is an air sign. It's all about the thinking. It's very in the head. And Capricorn is an earth sign. So it is, Capricorn is a sign that has a lot of doing energy, but only after lots and lots of planning. And Aries does not worry about that. Aries goes, you know what? That sounds awesome. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. And I feel like my boys really help me and show me that I don't necessarily have to overthink every single tiny thing that I decide to do. That it's okay to not have it all planned out. It's okay to not really know where I'm going with something if I just venture out to do it. That it's important to take action, because if I'm spending too much time in my head thinking about something or in a notebook organizing something or planning something, I'm really missing out on participating in life. And so that is something very important that they are teaching me. But here is something else that they are both definitely teaching me. So both of them have their moon sign in water signs. And water signs are all about the emotions. And as I just said, my chart is all air and earth. I don't have hardly any fire or water in my chart. So what did I do? I birthed 2 boys who are lots of fire and water. And so it is the action, but it's also the emotions. So my oldest, his moon sign is in Cancer, which is a sign of deep nurturing and deep feeling and so much love and connection. And but Cancer is also one of those signs where that person's feelings can get hurt very easily. And one of the more negative traits of Aquarius is to be kind of quick-witted and sarcastic and potentially cutting with our words. And so loving my son as I do, and having a son whose feelings can get so hurt so easily, it's helping me to balance myself, to balance my communication with other people, and to have patience with emotions. Because and my husband too, his sun sign is in Libra, which is also an air sign. His moon sign is in Capricorn, that same earth energy. And neither of us lend ourselves very well to being patient with emotions. We both tend to be people who are like, this is what it is, get over it. And so to have two children that just simply can't get over it has had to teach us immense levels of patience and understanding. And our second son, his moon is in Pisces, which feels all the emotions. It feels, sometimes I say that it doesn't matter what my second son is feeling, he's feeling it 100%. He is either so overjoyed, he's jumping around the room, he's so happy with you that he's throwing himself into you, he's so angry that he's just, or he's so heartbroken that it's just the absolute end of the world. It's so many extremes of emotion. And my husband and I have had to really learn how to hold space for that and to allow ourselves to feel our own emotions more. Sometimes it's hard to let somebody else feel their emotions when you're not very good at holding space for your own emotions. So it's helped us to also kind of learn how to have and honor our own emotions more. So there's so much obviously that you learn as a parent, but I feel like those are two really specific aspects of them that bring out a lot of growth and learning in me and my husband. Our daughter, on the other hand, of course, 10 years later, so my husband and I are in a very different stage of our own lives. We've had a lot of parenting under our belt, and her sun sign is in Aquarius, just like me. And her moon sign is in Capricorn, just like my husband's moon sign. And I fully expect that she is going to have a lot of the most intense parts of our personality combined in a little bit of a 1-2 punch. And I love that because I have felt from the day she was born that one of the things that she is here to teach my husband and I is how to love the parts of ourselves that are the most intense, and how to just how to love ourselves, how to see all of my Aquarius energy through the lens of mothering her, and how to see all of that intense Capricorn energy through the lens of loving her. And so that is something I feel very strongly. Now her rising sign is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the wanderer and the adventurer and just the traveler of the zodiac. And so I think that one thing she will pull out in us as she gets older is a little bit of our wanderlust. I really feel that that's on the horizon in a decade from now. So we'll have to check in and see if I'm right on that or not. But I think that that the energy in her will inspire the wanderlust in us as we go. And just can't leave you hanging on that. So my oldest, his rising sign is also in Aries. So when I tell you the confidence is 10 out of 10, and I love it. It's just a pure I got this. What what's the problem? Kind of an energy, which is amazing. And my second, his rising sign is Leo, and Leo is a very misunderstood sign of the zodiac. So make sure you're subscribed so you catch my video on all the loving parts of Leo. But he is very big out loud. He's such a good host. He's always trying to think of how to make things more fun for other people. And he's just naturally kind of in the spotlight and doesn't think twice about it. He doesn't chastise himself for having if I could tell you stories of some of the stuff he comes home and tells me from his school day, that I'm just like, what? But it's amazing because it just works. It just does. And it really inspires a lot of that, kind of Leo energy and qualities for me to explore and to, to just kind of allow and enjoy. So that is what I feel like my three beautiful kiddos are bringing into this world for me. What do you feel like your kiddos are bringing into this world for you? What is it in their chart? And especially when they're really young, it's those first three, the sun, moon, and rising, that you're interacting with all the time. And so how do those positions in your children's chart either complement or inspire or challenge you? I would love to know, so tell me all about it in the comment section, and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss any of my videos. See you next time.